नमस्ते फ्रेंड, आप सभी का एक बार फिर से वेलकम। और उम्मीद करता हूं कि आप सभी लोग स्वस्थ और आनंद होंगे। फ्रेंड्स, बैंक पेंशन अपडेशन, पेंशन रिवीजन के बारे में डेली कुछ न कुछ बातें होती हैं। और एक वर्जन है हमारे जनरल सेक्रेटरी एसबीएम स्टेट बैंक ऑफ मैसूर के श्री सीएन प्रसाद जी का। I am personally confident that our pension is going to be revised positively in days to come through a settlement joint note shortly. श्री सी एन प्रसाद, एडिटर एसबीएम कम्यून, शतायु जून एडिशन में इन्होंने अपने वर्जन को लिखा। हमारे डिफरेंट जो जितने भी एक्टिविस्ट हैं उनके अलग अलग विचार होते हैं। हमारा डिमांड पेंशन रिवीजन आरबीआई पैटर्न पे होना चाहिए। कुछ लोग पेंशन फंड के बारे में बात करते हैं। हम ये भी एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि एमसी सिंगला जो कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट में उसके थ्रू सेटलमेंट होने की उम्मीद है। इन सभी बातों पे चर्चा करने के लिए श्री सी एन प्रसाद जी ने एसबीआई की जो शतायु मैगजीन है उसमें उन्होंने डिटेल अपने बातें लिखी हैं। जो शतायु का 101वां एडिशन था, आइए देखते हैं। ये उनके पर्सनल विचार हैं, उस मैगजीन से मैंने लिया है। चूँकि मैगजीन लंबा है सो थोड़ा सा कट शार्ट करके मैं आपको शेयर करता हूँ। मैसूर बैंक शतायु इज 101 नॉट आउट। आफ्टर पब्लिशिंग 100 issue of the Mysore Bank SHATAYU, our commune is proud to share all-round appreciation Mysore Bank SHATAYU has earned for authentical and information provided over 100 months. From the desk of Sri Prasad, General Secretary, we, a State Bank of Mysore Pensioners Commune, are proud that our flagship magazine, Mysore Bank SHATAYU, has been seen 100 issues. This is the first occasion and opportunity to share my personal views with the members through Mysore Bank SHATAYU. I was always concerned of the information provided in Mysore Bank SHATAYU. This is because of any information in Mysore Bank SHATAYU is an official stand or position of our commune. I always believe that organization should be sharing full and factual information affecting its member. Most of the bank retirees have common issue of the pension updation. Pension has been revised in Reserve Bank of India. Pension of government retirees also gets revised when pay commission recommendations are accepted and implemented. But our pension is not revised. It is but natural for our members to expect revision of their pension. There is nothing wrong in expectation, and who does not wish improvements. Responsibility of those who are leading the bank's retirees movement is to strive for improvement of pension. Improvement of pension could also be by way of pension updation. Pension is revised upwardly by 30% once in 10 years for government pensioners, and pension of RBI pension is being revised upward by 10% once in 5 years. Many tech-savvy bank pensioners have provided apps or charts based on RBI formula. Based on this information, bank pensioners expect increase of pension ranging from 10 to 60%, which provides for huge increase in pension. On account of the propagation of information with regard to quantum of increase, if pension is revised by adopting RBI pension revision formula, it is natural that the bank pensioner want pension revision by adopting RBI pension revision formula. I find nothing wrong for any individual to expect maximum possible betterment, but there is hardly any leader who is willing to explain that RBI pension revision formula cannot be applied in our case. This is because 9th BPS period pensioner get more pension than 10th BPS period. 10th BPS period pensioners get more pension than 11th BPS period, and 11th BPS period pensioners get more pension than 12th BPS period in case of application of Reserve Bank of India pension पैटर्न। फ्रेंड्स, यहाँ पे इनका कहना है सीधा सीधा कि जैसा कि हम ये डिमांड कर रहे हैं कि हमारा पेंशन अपडेशन आरबीआई फार्मूले पे हो, जिसमें हम एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि 10% टू 60% का इंक्रीज होना चाहिए। लेकिन इनफैक्ट इनका कहना है कि अगर हमारे बहुत से साथियों ने चार्ट प्रोवाइड किया है, अगर आप देखें तो इस फार्मूले के हिसाब से जो 9th बीपीएस वाले पेंशनर्स हैं वो 10th बीपीएस से ज़्यादा पाएंगे। 10th बीपीएस वाले पेंशन जो इंक्रीज होगा वो 11th बीपीएस से ज़्यादा होगा। जो 11th बीपीएस वाले पेंशनर हैं उनका पेंशन 12th बीपीएस से ज़्यादा होगा। Whereas the increase is at 10% for each 5-year period in Reserve Bank of India, but increase is 2%, 2.5% and 3% in banks. No leader explain this fact openly, but are only misleading in demanding pension revision on the lines of Reserve Bank of India. It is those who are irresponsible are creating false hopes and impress upon innocent bank pensioner to believe that pension would be certainly updated only time soon. Consequently, bank pensioners are so much enamored with pension updation, they are not even seeking improvement of pension, even where we are legitimately and legally entitled to. It is more painful to note absence of any demand where many of the bank retirees pensioners are not even getting pension which they are entitled to. उनका कहना यह है कि हमारे बहुत से ऐसे लीडर्स हैं जो इस बात को एक्सप्लेन नहीं करते कि आरबीआई पैटर्न से हमें वो डिजायर्ड फ्रूटफुल इनकम या इन्हांसमेंट नहीं होगा। There is another way we are being misguided and making us to feel that our pension is going to be updated by an order of Honorable Supreme Court in Singla case. Same are consistently saying that Regulation 35(1) is amended in 2003 and period from 1st October 86 to 31st October 97 is moved from Regulation 35(1) and inserted in Appendix 1. It is also stated that the words shall be updated are inserted, but no one says that such an amendment is not made is erstwhile Associate Bank's pension regulation and no such clause exists in State Bank of India. Does that mean there cannot be any pension updation in State Bank of India? No one explains, with or without full knowledge that this amendment in 2003 has taken place with a view to provide liberty to insert such clauses which are applicable to any period other than the period from 1st October 86 to 31st October 87. No one mentions about existence of clauses covering those who have referred after the 31st October 87, also which are inserted by amending along with 2003 amendment or later. No one says that Honorable High Court of Karnataka, both branches, have dismissed writ petition and writ appeal seeking pension updation as provided in Regulation 35(1). Honorable High Court has stated that non-updation of pension of those who have retired during the period from 1st October 86 to 31st October 87 could be agitated, but not for those who have retired later. Honorable High Court at Kerala did not even consider worthy to consider this ground. Indian Bank Association in its objection has stated that it is not the case of the petitioners that the pension is not being paid in terms of pension regulations. So-called legal luminaries who have invented this ground has not provided any answer to this objection so far. Honorable High Court of Punjab and Haryana has already considered clause 12 of the bipartite settlement extending pension scheme dated 29 October 93 and minutes of the meeting of the small committees before dismissing both petition and appeal. Both these clauses are conditional. Even what is provided in Regulation 35(1) is also restrictive, restricting to what is stated in Appendix 1. Honorable Supreme Court cannot order any pension updation with a specific formula unless the petitioners make out a case for pension updation with a specific formula. It is because Honorable Supreme Court cannot step into shoes of either executive or legislature. I have also heard some saying that there are huge funds in pension funds. Pension updation regulation only rupees 3,500 crores, but not astronomical figures. Even Federation of State Bank of India Pension Association had claimed before Dr. Tanjigirala committee that State Bank of India Pension Fund is robust to accommodate payment of pension at uniform rate of 50%. But State Bank of India has made additional provisional of more than rupees 12,500 crores for payment of this benefit. Bank provided more than rupees 18,500 crores for improvement of family pension. These additional provisions for improvement of pension of small sections of bank pensioners punctured holes in arguments of the such uninformed leaders. After all, banks have actuarial reports to back their claims. We do not have anything of other than conjecture and stories. No top executive makes additional provision if there is a surplus or only meager amount needs to be provided. I am aware that many such warriors, legal luminaries and leaders who are propagating such theories may call names and accuse me as for all these statements from my side or my stand in this regard. I am of the firm opinion that it is our duty to convince Indian Bank Association and government duly providing sufficient valid reasons and grounds of pension updation. But conjectures, invalid grounds and false narratives might convince innocent bank pensioners. It is too much of the expectation on the part of such warriors, luminaries and the leaders that those in Indian Bank Association and the government are too naive and they get convinced with such reasons and the narratives. In case we feel that we have legally enforceable right to pension updation in terms of Reserve Bank of India pension updation formula, we may have to place them before the judiciary and get orders. What bank pensioners need is pension revision, but not convincing innocent bank pensioner with false and the unenforceable grounds. I am confident that those who want pension updation only but not invalid narratives with conjecture which do not get the pension updation would agree with me. They are aware that such endeavors only bring in disappointment. These warriors, legal luminaries and leaders again invent reasons for their failures and already have a list with names whom they can blame for failing of their members. With folded hands, I earnestly request members of our commune not to fall prey to such false propaganda. Having said about wants and desires, I personally feel that I have failed to place full and correct information before members of our commune, in case our members also believe in such information propagated. It has been informed and requested our members to ignore any message by social media without fact checking. We have also requested and have been requesting members to feel free to contact us for further clarification instead of trusting and believing such information in social media. We have seen many self proclaimed warriors and intellectuals advancing invented reasons and grounds for pension updation. These grounds are not discovered but invented. I do not know whether they are undertaking such campaign with full knowledge and information or without. If they are indulging in misguidance with full knowledge, they are cheating and betraying those whom bank pensioner look up to. There are only two ways pension in banking industry is improved and enhanced. It is through intervention of the courts if there is any legally or any benefit is denied illegally. It is by way of negotiating settlement in case of benefits which could not be secured through intervention of the courts or there is no enforceable legal right. Pension option, 100% DA improvement in family pension, introduction of ex gratia, etc., or through negotiation and bipartite settlement. In all these cases, the benefit is not from the date of retirement but with effect from the date fixed during the course of negotiation. In 1616 and 1684 issue, banks sought to after method of calculation of basic pension through joint note dated 14 December 99 and bipartite settlement dated 27 March 2000. Honorable Supreme Court decided that neither settlement nor joint note can take away accrued or vested statutory right. Pension is required to be paid in terms of existing regulations as existing on the date of retirement. Therefore, Honorable Supreme Court emphasized the strength of the statutory pension regulation. On the contrary, in AGM, State Bank of India versus Radheshyam Pandey and others, and the Baroda versus S.K. Cool's case, Honorable Supreme Court decided that the benefits provided by bipartite settlement or contractual schemes need to be extended, even in the absence of any amendment to pension regulation. With this, it is abundantly clear that pensioners, retirees are entitled to benefits. I have also observed that many undermine or do not value the role of bipartite settlement signed under Industrial Dispute Act. The examples provided clearly explain the advantage of getting benefits out of the bipartite settlement. Section 29 and 32 of the Industrial Dispute Act protect benefits which flow out of bipartite settlement signed in terms of relevant provisions of Industrial Dispute Act. Therefore, pension updation by way of bipartite settlement is the best bet and it would happen early. But I am personally confident that our pension is going to be revised positively in days to come through a settlement joint note. Shortly, but not using the methods explained in above, pension will be revised by applying best possible formula through negotiation with UFBU, United Forum of Bank Unions. Punjab and Haryana High Court has also stated that we should use bargaining skills of the unions for getting the pension updated. Therefore, with full confidence say that pension updation would take place through a negotiated settlement. It may not take too much of a time. Another issue which is among the list of every association retirees is payment of superannuation benefits on a special allowance. Vast majority of bank pensioners belonging to the group of pensioners who have retired on or after 1st November 2012. It is they who are affected by introduction of a special allowance without superannuation benefits. Many bank retirees associations have demanded inclusion of a special allowance for payment of pension without saying the problem in securing this benefit. Unlike other benefits which we are demanding, existing employees are also getting a special allowance which is a part of their payslip component. In case pension is paid on a special allowance, then Provident Fund NPS contribution in respect of existing employees should also be paid. There would be change in the payslip components. This results in deviation from the settlement provision of existing employee and consequent additional load even in respect of existing employee. Unless present employee agree for such a change and prepared to forego a portion of their other existing benefits, payment of pension of a special allowance component is also difficult. No leaders of any retiree association has brought to your notice the implication of such demands. If they know and still makes speeches, they are cheating. If they do not know but makes speeches, they are deserve to be ignored. Next is the issue of payment of pension at uniform rate of 50% to SBI pensioner without extending commissionerate benefit of erstwhile AB retirees who have retired on or before the amalgamation, and also those who have retired or the continue to serve even the amalgamation. I personally thank you for unrestrained support in our endeavors. We promise delivery of benefits. We hope we will have a great times in the days to come. सारे बातों को बताते हुए श्री प्रसाद जी ने एक बार जरूर कहा कि वो दे आर इज कॉन्फिडेंट द पेंशन अपडेशन होना है, जल्दी होना चाहिए, और ये सेटलमेंट ऑब्लिक ज्वाइंट नोट के जरिए ही संभव है, ताकि बार्गेनिंग स्किल को यूनियन यूज करके ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पेंशनर को बेनिफिट दिलाने का प्रयास हो सकता है। ये विचार श्री CN प्रसाद जी के हैं, जो मैंने आपको शेयर किया। इस मैगजीन का जो एक लिंक मैं दे रहा हूँ, उस लिंक से आप पूरे पत्र को एक बार अपने स्तर से भी स्टडी कर सकते हैं। थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स, नमस्ते।